there is some responsibility to be taken by the apex control of security in the country. As I said earlier, the security agencies, the systems of security are not under the county governments. If you allow such goons to take control of Nairobi, then the president, as a chair of the National Security Council, should take control. Bwana Poghisio.
Yeah, Fred, it's also the county must also raise those concerns to the national government. If you don't like that to happen, then let's hear you raising the concerns. Let's hear the politicians in the county saying, we do not support, we don't want any of this to happen. I mean, these are the goons that we saw that they were definitely protected, covered. They even spoke, some of them have spoken. You can see some of them actually were asking for apology, were apologizing, asking to be forgiven. And so you saw one who was, I think, a referee, also crying now that he's being targeted. Now, by the time you get somebody who is actually so responsible as to be a referee for our football, coming out and accepting this position as a goon, you realize that these are not from simple hirings. These are very serious hirings. It must be good money for you to actually accept to be part of that, and including the danger of actually being beaten, also facing confrontation. Some of them actually were also caught. I think I saw where some of them were caught. So it's not a very easy thing. But for you to accept that risky job, you must have been given a lot of money. But the one where you think you could find that the regime is culpable is the freedom with which they roamed the city in front of the police, even in the company of the police. And it doesn't help that the government or the police spokesperson, whatever he tries to say to try to placate that, doesn't really help, because what we see with our eyes is that these people are working together with the police. And so that alone will take the blame back to the government. That alone. And there's no way government can run away from that. I mean, that is the face of the government. That is the executive, by the way. So it's not true that you can run away from it. And if you are the head of security of this country, you would worry very much about that. Because when the world, I saw a clip where one of the young, I think there was a tourist who came to this country and was showing, after he left the country, is going to show what happened in Nairobi. And that spreads internationally. Nairobi is a city to be protected. Nairobi is the headquarters of the UN bodies. Nairobi is a hub for business, international businesses. Nairobi is a tourist center. So allowing those photos, those pictures, those clips to be sent out, to go out, and of course in today's world, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, the whole world learns about what we are doing here today in a minute, in a second. So let's be very careful how we portray Nairobi. And so allowing those goons to carry the day is not good. It's maybe bad for our own home consumption, but it's worse to the international community and people who are intending to come and live here. Mm-hmm. People who are intending to come and work here. People who are intending to invest here. So it's also in our own interest, in tourism and so on. In fact, I would expect the people in the tourism sector to come and say, no, you can't do this, and be the ones to raise the issues. The guys, because it's going to affect us, the guys of international business, the stock market, and all those guys should come and say, no, we can't allow Nairobi to be like this. We can't allow the photo, front page photo of goons with rungus patrolling our city. We have a better way of patrolling the city, much better way than that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so I agree with you. There's no way the government can run away from the responsibility.
Yet there's an opportunity to do things differently this time round. The government is aware that something will happen on Wednesday.